excited, like just a lot of emotions. Still dreaming.
Why was this so important to you and your family to become a part of this?
It's just, for me, it's a full circle moment. Coming here 3 years ago for an event and having to leave early due to Greyson sensory issues and not actually realizing that he had them until we arrived, to now creating a room in his name, donating the funds to be a part of the Barclays family forever, and knowing that children and adults like Greyson can experience all that they have and still have their safe, quiet space here. So.
Talk about that full circle moment from the beginning when you learned about your son's diagnosis to coming to this point where this is here.
Yes, so he was diagnosed right after his second birthday, and we didn't know that with the diagnosis it became sensory issues. So ironically, we booked SummerSlam here at the WWE, and we went, and it was very overwhelming. And as a 2-year-old with his sister who loves wrestling, seeing the lights, the sounds, the noise, the the pyrotechnics, it like you could just see it, and it was a very stressful situation where we had to leave early, and I couldn't comprehend going on in life, especially having a sister that doesn't have these issues and a family that doesn't. How do we incorporate him with family activities that involve these types of activities? Because we always want him to feel included. We want his sister to feel included with him, and it's very hard with that type of diagnosis and those sensory issues to make sure that the family always is like together during these events. And that's honestly 3 to 4 months later I linked up with Culture City, who's changing those ways. So to me that's very full circle to not only be part of the charity, but also to have his name at the first place that he went to after his diagnosis.
Can you talk about your vision for the center here, that this is going to provide some kind of relief for families with children who have sensory issues, where they can come and kind of feel like there's a place where they can kind of touch and explore? And can you talk about your vision here for this space?
To me, the sensory room is the icing on the cake. The Barclays Center being certified in training to understand sensory needs for adults and children, that's a game changer. To see either a child or an adult in a stressful situation, to offer guidance, whether it's a sensory bag, to see if they are willing to come down to the sensory room, that's the big change. Like just to be able to offer those needs when, a lot of places don't even know that they exist. So, and just really changing the mindset of a parent like myself, where my son can come here now, worry-free. If I forget my headphones or the fidgets, they offer them to purchase, which are sensory certified bags. And if that's still overwhelming to him, he can come here and decompress in his room. And, anybody from PTSD to Down syndrome, autism, dementia, now families can come to this place again with their loved ones that they thought weren't possible yesterday.
How important is it for you to be the face of something like this and to bring about more awareness of a place like this existing?
It's huge, and you really don't realize how huge it is until you have a family member with that type of situation. To me, it's not even a disability in the sense, because we're willing to work to overcome it, whether it's a sensory room, getting certified, because it's not stopping him. Like, we're making it in strides where we're just going to keep moving forward so people like my son can come to places like this. So to be the face of it and to be part of the board is huge. They are a second family to me. I turn to them for everything, whether it's Greyson's therapy to sensory needs, autism needs, other children in need. that are recently diagnosed, you know, having a platform. I get hundreds of messages of mothers and fathers that have their children recently diagnosed, not knowing like what steps to take, and just by mentioning Culture City, they're able to reach out, and we're able to go get their schools certified, teachers certified. We're able to put sensory rooms in their schools, airports, all types of arenas. So, making moves.
How do you feel when you see his name on the wall?
Oh my God, I'm very giddy. I'm like a child. Like, very overwhelmed. I can tell Greyson's overwhelmed. His sister was crying. I was asking her if she's okay. She was saying it was tears of joy. She just never thought that we would be able to get this far in such a short amount of time. You know, Greyson's 5. He barely understands what's going on. So for him, when he turns 10, 11, 12, to be able to come here and see his name and see the momentum that he's able to bring to this. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. So all my thanks go to my son.
We're here at Barclays Center, the home of the Brooklyn Nets. What are your thoughts on the team that they put on the court?
Oh, we're fans. I got to get Greyson into basketball. He doesn't know it yet. He only knows one person, and he's not Brooklyn. So, but he loves LeBron James because of Space Jam. So I was like, and he has he's carrying his LeBron James toy with him everywhere, but it's only because of Space Jam. So I'm like, we got to get you into basketball games now that they're Sensory certified. Hopefully they'll give us season passes.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.